The year is 1220. 40 million people are already dead. The Mongol war machine has crushed everything in its path from China to Eastern Europe. The unstoppable force tore through cities and empires. But what history books don't tell you is how close humanity came to complete civilizational collapse. Kiev, reduced from 50,000 inhabitants to 200 houses. Baghdad's House of Wisdom, 3 million books thrown into the Tigris River, turning it black with ink. This wasn't just conquest. It was systematic erasure of human civilization, and the storm was still gathering strength. Everything seemed destined for ruin. But in the east, another story was about to be written. A line would be drawn that changed the course of history. This was where the last shield would form. What follows is the story of those who stood between total collapse and survival. Standing in the Mongols' path, the Delhi Sultanate, ruled by Turkic Muslims. They had perfected the art of defensive warfare. Preparation and design mattered. Sultan Alauddin Khilji had spent 20 years preparing for this moment, creating mobile cavalry, revolutionary supply systems, and fortifications designed to break Mongol tactics, a new doctrine of defense. 7 times the Mongols invaded India. 7 times they were repelled by Muslim forces. At the Battle of Ravi, Khilji's innovations shattered a 200,000-strong Mongol army. The unstoppable force had met its immovable object, a turning point in a war of attrition. Those defenses held. While armies clashed, other forces began to transform the nature of conquest itself. To the west, conversion, diplomacy, and unexpected choices would turn destroyers into builders. But something even more remarkable was happening in the west. Bert Khan of the Golden Horde was listening to Sufi teachers.
Islam is not conquest, the Sufi explained. It is synthesis.
Within a decade, the destroyers were becoming builders. Trade, law, and faith began to reshape power. New institutions took root. Meanwhile, in secret chambers of the Vatican and Constantinople, Christian leaders were plotting to use Mongol thirst for war to destroy the fledgling Mongol church by pitting it against the Vatican's Muslim rivals.
Better they destroy Baghdad and exhaust themselves against Islam, whispered the conspirators. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Imagine if the Muslims had failed. If Delhi fell in 1296, leaving 200 million Indians defenseless. Without Islamic resistance tying down Mongol armies,